ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, goblins of all ages. Oh, it's been a while, but the greatest goddamn D&D stream on this world and the next is back, baby. Welcome to Goblins Under the Stairs. Oh, yeah. You got Carlos Garcia, aka the nastiest Dookie, and all the land Captain Rampoo McNasty. And of course, I ain't here alone because I'm rocking with the Stormwreckers. Oh, yeah. You got Langston Embershroud. You got Manto Zermeister. You got Crick, Crick, Crick. And of course, to lead us along on this epic adventure, the greatest got the D&D DM in all the land. Yeah, I still got it. It's Nate Gonzalez. Take it away here.
All right, thank you, Mr. McNasty. Yeah, welcome back, everyone. Tonight's Monday night edition of Goblins Under the Stairs. A nice little shorty that we got here. Monday. Yeah, let's go ahead and give you guys a quick little recap of the last time we were together, as we are in the Nightmare Club in the Shadow Exchange, a den of pleasures owned by Grotz and his cultist. You guys went on in here looking for some answers to some questions that you had. Where are these missing people from Garadia? What are these cultists doing? And can we fucking deal with them once and for all? Manta went in there, guns blazing, and wanted to find out the last answer or the last question on his own. Rampu tried to get on in there and stop him with a little deception of letting him know that he had to run to the bathroom really quickly, and did not fly as Manto tried to, or he successfully did paralyze someone with the hold person spell, restraining them in place, and the fight broke out from there. Guys fought these cultists left and right. The one woman, Shira, that Manto met upstairs, came on downstairs, revealing herself to be some sort of demonic, fiendish kind of creature, horns growing from her head, wings sprouting from her back. As Vashir made his presence known, as of course Langston knew he was here, he joined into or was about to join into the fight, and Langston sealed him away into his office, creating a completely flat area where his door once was, melding it into the wall right there. And as Manto made his way into the central room, one of the cultists seemed to initiate some sort of ritual where these shadow demons apparated from the shadowy corners, clinging from the walls of this central room where two of the prisoners from Garadia were, Dervik and Davion. And Manto, trying to reverse engineer this a little bit, decided to drink some blood from a chalice that these people took the ritual in, seeming to phase out of existence for a little bit of time, finding himself in this kind of purgatory kind of state, being pulled almost like a shadow himself. And upon returning from this, with the ritual being broken, and kind of appeared to have this kind of oily sheen look to his carapace. But soon enough, you guys were able to break out the prisoners, Davion and Dervik, save them from whatever ritual or arcane powers are going to overtake them. As you guys notice the magic circles growing closer and closer to them, and a shadow overtook those cages right as they reached them. Don't know what could have happened there, but you guys saved them, so you don't have to worry about that now. But with that, you guys defeated the rest of the cultists, the demons, and freed the prisoners. And did I miss anything? I think that covers it all. So as you guys are downstairs, beaten, bruised, Langston following out into the hallway to see where Lurik, the one that seeks light in the darkness, so to speak, one that's kind of infiltrated the Garoth cult, is pulling Davian out of the lift and taking care of him. Seems to be taking some keys that he has on a lock himself and unlocking the shackles on his hands and wrist, or his hands and feet rather. And with that, I'll let you guys take it away.
We should leave.
Right behind you, buddy. On the way out, I can't remember what was in this door over here. This was just like an extra storage room, right?
Correct, yes.
Okay. I might do something crazy, but can I just like knock on the wall for what's his name, for Vashir's office. Do I hear? I remember it was like silent. Do I hear anything? If I just like ding ding ding.
Yeah, you knock and give it a listen real quick, and you don't seem to hear anything beyond the wall.
Okay, we should go. I don't think he's in there
Well,
anymore.
While he was knocking, I was taking off my costume as much as I can, trying not to look at the skies anymore.
Got it. And Dervik, the dwarf, laying down beside you, still shackled, looks up at you. Water, please.
God damn it, just fucking thirsty guy. I take out my power tray, then I give him some water. And are his chains attached to the ground, or is he just chained?
Just chained to himself.
All right. I said, we'll take care of those later. Now, your hands low. Try to not be seen so much. Stay close to me. Get the fuck out of here, boys. Hey, lady. Right. We should stay like. Well, let's go.
Do we want to maybe put a mask or a disguise on the prisoners, or?
Everybody up
Hey,
there is
don't-
pretty drunk. I think. I
Yeah.
think if we just move quick but with purpose, we should be able to get out of here.
Well,
That
plus,
makes sense.
as long as we stay in the hallway, we'll be okay.
There's anybody who would raise the alarm about him. Look over everybody. Pretty dead right now. So
I would start running the door, and then I would look back and see Rampu, and I go around to this corner to leave the door open for him. I'm like, "You go ahead. I gotta tie my shoe real quick."
I find that very odd, as you know, that doesn't fit at all. But sure, you can tie your shoe. I just take the prisoner and I'm out of.
Dervik's hopping
look
out
at him.
behind
Put my head
you. He looks over at you, Rampu.
But I pick my head back in, like, don't drink the blood though.
That was kind of weird of him to say, right? So he hops away with you.
Super weird, right? Like, thank you,
Yeah.
and you just met him. Good lord.
Yeah, I look down at my lack of shoes, and then proceed to then turn around to get the chalice and pour the blood in my my water canteen, and also grab the chalice with me, and then run back up and catch up.
All right.
I really thought you were about to drink it again. I was gonna be like, dude.
You could be all alone this time. I'm not jumping in again.
I
As
was so prepared for some shit.
as you guys are all kind of converging right here in the corner, Lurk is helping Davion up, Langston coming up from behind, and you guys all kind of meeting up in that corner of the hallway right there. See you about to turn up the stairs, and Lurk goes, I'm not sure if that's the best idea. I know of a side door that we can go out instead.
Oh hell yeah,
Look, you are the man.
that'll work way better.
Yeah, just follow me. Someone, will you grab him? Points back to Davion. He's kind of like
Come here, buddy.
limping a little bit.
I'll scoop him up and be like, did you have a good nap?
Looks over at you. Who the hell are you? But thank you. No, it wasn't good at all. But it'll be better now.
I gave you a quiet room away from the bloodshed. Listen, some people would have been grateful.
I said thank
Come
you.
on.
I am grateful. Sorry, came out wrong.
You're welcome.
All right. He's kind of the Lurk looks behind. Come on, guys, let's quick before anyone comes down here looking for answers. He comes running back.
Look back. Hurry up, man. Tell you to tighten up those shoes. Let's see him.
We're good.
I just look back and see that he has never had shoes ever, and I'm just like, okay.
Just like, that was an odd comment.
This Glurk goes up to the door here. He does 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 repetitive knocks, kind of like in a complete like kind of mechanical motion like that. And on the 6th knock, you hear a screeching sound as the door kind of pushes into the wall and revealing an exit to the ground level outside. It looks around at the corners real quick. All right, go quick. Coast clear.
So 6 minutes. And are these the streets that we're looking at?
Yeah, you guys are back onto the street now. You guys are at the side essentially where you guys entered before. The stairs that you guys walked up to go into the front entrance are right here.
Oh shit.
Oh, sweet.
I say we venture
okay.
around. Is there like an exit up here or anything, or is it just a dead end in an alley?
Kind of like Lorik looks at you as you guys are kind of piecing together where to go. Well, you guys have a ship or something, right? We need to get the hell out of here.
So we sure do. Yeah, and I look over to see what's like the most desolate spot that we can run to real quick.
Yeah,
And
Langston kind of
give
looks
him a
down the
call.
one way, and you look down the other way. Guys, go ahead and make a perception check.
Sure.
Let's do some.
Jesus Christ.
Actually,
Offer.
Rampu, you could do survival if you wanted, actually. Cool.
Nice.
26.
Damn.
So you, Langston looks back behind the alleyway, sees like kind of a dead end going behind it. Doesn't really go much further than that.
Oh,
As
wall.
yeah,
Literally, Langston just is like right side wall. Okay.
Rampu looks back down the way that you guys came and sees that most of the people are still kind of down by the market area. A couple people are making their way into the club itself, but not really any kind of eyes that you need to be cautious of at all. You see a clear path, Rampu, back down to the area where you guys took your dinghy to get to the airship once again, or the Spelljammer ship rather. Of course, like I mentioned, you see the market stalls and everything still lively and active as they all are here 24/7 essentially. But for you to decide if that's worth a risk at all, or if you guys just need to get to getting.
I mean, if we
Guys.
want to, do you want to give him a cultist mask? Because I can kind of cover Davian if you want to just give him a disguise.
Well, here I picked one up, so you can have it.
It's up to you guys. I'm just thinking, move in.
I don't need it.
And I mean, if we can just get out of here this way, why would we risk going to the market?
True. All right, either way.
Manto, I say give him a call. He's your
Yeah, so I would call everyone back at the ship, in our little telepathic communication, be like, the ship ready. The moment we get on there, it's the moment we gotta go.
You hear Flinch's voice come back. Roger, Manto. Everything okay?
Yeah, we'll talk more.
Roger, we'll be ready. And Gluer kind of looks around. So are we going or what? I gotta go.
Relax. Should be a couple of minutes, right, Manto?
No, let's go now.
Man, love a
You're-
ship
you're
gets us.
coming with
I mean.
Lung. Let's head out.
I'm gonna put the cloak of what is the actual name of it? Hold on. The shadow cloak. I'm just gonna drape it over top of Davian to kind of cover his face from everything, because I don't know who knows him, who's scouting what, and since we walked in there looking different, I don't want to arouse suspicion. So I'm just gonna drape that over him and just be like, keep your head down. I know you're gonna only be limping. Just keep your head down and stay close.
Kind of puts it over, kind of covers his head a little bit.
Aroused.
While you guys are all now kind of making your way back to the ship, being as stealthily as possible, why don't we make a group stealth check?
hell. Hold on, let me read this real quick.
Now we're all gonna die.
How about we don't? I have disadvantage on it.
Well, it's a group one, so we'll see if that helps you guys out. Let's get this.
So I have
Or-
advantage on sound, but disadvantage with armor worn. So it's just a flat roll.
That sounds
We're
right.
fucked.
Cool. Well, cool. I think I evened it out for everybody.
Nice.
Manta.
All right. Yeah. What's that
Worse.
average out to? That's a big number. 60 plus 11 is 71 divided by
71.
4. That's like 17
it's-
and 3/4.
Yeah.
Damn.
That's 17 and 3/4, correct.
All right. So, all right. As you guys are beginning to make your moves on out of here, Rampo, you're leading the way.
Correct.
All right. As you guys you're leading the way, navigating through the streets, trying to stay out of the hustle and bustle. You pass by a couple people. They don't seem to really pay too much attention to you. At the end of like the market way, guys kind of cut across to not go through the main area of it. You pass by the last strip, and you seem to notice like a strange character with a cage with a creature inside of it. Kind of looks over at you, just kind of briefly. The Manto and yourself, rather sneakily, completely unseen by all of this. You notice Langston and Crick kind of moving in that direction a little bit. You guys give him some sort of direction to not be seen by these unwanted eyes, and as you see over in the distance, the kind of like movement of the second wind, your guys' Spelljammer ship in the distance, of course, a short dinghy ride to it from the edge of the Shadow Exchange.
Oh, I forgot we had a dinghy.
I think it's time
Perfect.
we head back.
Can we all fit in the dinghy?
It's you guys look around, and it's definitely going to be a tight fit. Davion looks at you, or I'm sorry, Dervik looks at you rather, Rampu, and says, "Well, I don't mind sitting on a lap if I need to."
Well, I'm the smallest and lightest, so you're not sitting on me. I'll sit on you.
Okay. How long, minute wise, would you say the dinghy ride is?
It's like just like less than 5 minutes, probably.
Beautiful. So I said, no one's sitting on my lap, and I just go, and my wings come out, and I start flying towards the ship with my draconic flight.
Nice.
So that's the last one there, sits in someone's lap. I'm out of there.
Rampu takes flight towards the ship and vanishes like a twinkling star in the night sky.
I like look back and I'm like, yep, still no wings. All right, dinghy it is, and we'll just pile in.
Yeah,
I look expectantly at Crick because he just always has different things with his armor, and I'm just like, you got like wings or something in there yet? No, are you dinghying?
I think I'm gonna dinghy it.
Okay. I just am
For
waiting
now.
for Crick to just like pop out of the ship or out of the dinghy at some point.
I would actually look down and see my. Well, I am wearing boots technically, but I like try to like click them like Dorothy, trying to find a way back home. And just nothing happens. Like, yeah, we'll figure it out.
Incredible. As so you guys all pile on the ship or on the dinghy now, Lyrical looks over, like squeezed in there like sardines. All right, well, over there, someone grab the paddle, and Dervik and Davion both like in unison, with their chains still around their wrist, or I guess Dervik is the only one with it, starts to paddle out, and you guys begin to push forward and closer to the Spelljammer ship, the Second Wind, and you guys make it there. Rampu already on board, Flinch waiting at the edge to help you guys secure the dinghy and help each one of you guys get on board as well. It's great to see you guys in one piece, and I see we've made some friends too.
You sure have, buddy.
Yeah, you could say that. To be fair, we just couldn't let him die, so
We appreciate it.
what are you gonna do now? This one's in chains over here. Maybe, actually, this is exactly what I need. I can practice. I can practice with my tools. You come over here with me.
You're gonna practice on me with your
Come
what?
over. Shut up. Just get on your knees and close your eyes and open your mouth. Just kidding.
Kind of looks around and
No,
looks
come
off
over
the
here.
edge of the ship real quick.
Trying to practice my goddamn thieves' tools. You want to get out of the stupid chains or not?
Kind of
That's Rampu, guys.
hops closer to him.
Captain.
I'm
Really.
Well, he's the captain.
goddamn
yes.
right.
Oh,
Reason you're alive here too. So you want to say something smart? Maybe I just won't try to take off. Stupid chains.
Let's see what this practice worked out to be.
holds his wrist up to you.
Got my thieves' tool and try the shears.
All right, make a sleight of hand check. Jesus Christ.
There you go. It worked. It worked.
That's wild.
I need to be.
Just rolled a
Professor.
31 and now a 24. All right, yeah. So he holds up his wrist to you, and yeah, how do you go about doing this?
Well, actually, I couldn't even see the exact number, but
It was a nat
so you're
20.
saying it's a 24,
Yeah.
so that's a nat 20, motherfucker.
If you don't, yeah, real quick, if you guys
So-
don't see your dice rolls tonight, let me know because that's been something people have been bringing up lately.
Well,
Oh, nice.
So let me
Sometimes when I
know.
reload, they pop in. But, yeah. So, I'm literally like, after all his shit, and like, kind of looking away, even with like a finger, and just, all of a sudden the things just come right off. I just do a little coolly.
Ah, I guess that's why you're the captain, eh?
Yeah. You see, you got anything smart to say now?
No.
Don't get it twisted.
my head-
I taught him that.
In my head,
told
I'm
him
like, oh my god, but I'm outside. Yeah.
Looks over at you, Manto. Kind of just gives you a bit of a nod. Thank you, Captain.
You're welcome.
Got it. It's talking to me.
Well, he looked at me.
He looked at you first and then looked back over at Rampu and said that, but he acknowledged that you were the one that, because you said that you taught him it. And so he looks
captain.
around now. Yeah. Yeah, we got it.
Got
You're,
shoes.
you're the captain, and we got it. Hell of a ship here, though. Fucking tree growing in the middle of it. Oh, I'm not just a tree. I'm a tree, and it fucking talks too. God,
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
he might
Let's
try to
start
eat you.
it's got a name.
Body.
What do you mean?
Yeah,
I've
get to the
got a
corpse.
name. Of course, I've got a name.
I just point at them. I'm like, Stabo, ammo, and just point at the two guys.
You see Crux run up behind him as you say that, and he's got his gun pointed out at Dirk. You bringing the enemy on board?
Oh no, it was a joke. It was a joke.
No. He,
Don't worry,
he
not-
points behind Rampu and Crick. You got one of them demon folks back there.
Oh shit. Nah, he's cool.
Kind of
Thanks, fine.
pulls off his mask.
That's
Hey,
just
yeah,
Lurk.
sorry. I guess I should have taken that off a bit earlier. Yeah, name's Lurk. Sorry. Nice boat you got here.
Yeah, he's a cool one. He'll get us out. Give us some secret.
He's the one that
he's
seeks
cool.
light. He's pretty cool.
It's nice. Be nice to him. Little Lurk.
Thank you. Yeah, I was
Welcome.
you know, we'll settle in a little bit here, but I can tell you guys a little bit more about what I've uncovered, being working behind the scenes a little bit.
Would absolutely love that.
Yeah, but first,
Excellent.
is that garlic I smell?
Oh, I was just about to say, quick. How about we make a little feast for our guests here this evening? We can hear what he's got to say over something, one of your wonderful recipes.
I'm sure we could try to whip something up as Aho kind of perks up and starts running into the kitchen.
He makes a mean alpha mode. It's fantastic.
Dude! Points to me, points to Davian. Isn't Lurk also kind of like elfish?
Yes, he is.
Looks at Lurk, and then I just want all three of us to turn to Rampu and just be like,
Crick starts walking away, and you just hear him go, "Well, we are running low on elf, though." As he
dude!
You're on the thing.
Well, sorry. It's just
No, you.
I don't want
Did I move
to
you?
waste.
I didn't mean to move you.
You know? It's better than just leaving you. Your body's floating around in space for all eternity. That sounds depressing.
Actively alive. Again, we do this once a week. Actively alive.
I'm not gonna eat you. If something happens to you, you know. Let's get really sick though, and then the meat's not good. But you know, you like die of semi-natural causes. Someone shoots you. You know, totally got you.
Crick, do
But
you...
again, to honor you, with garlic and stuff. Delicious.
Thank you. Fantastic. Crick, need help in the kitchen? Would you like assistance, or do you just want Aho?
Well, I guess I could always use a little assistance from Aho. As I keep
Okay.
going down the...
Goes for a high five, says that, high fives himself, and is like, cool, and then just goes somewhere else. Tough but fair. When everyone's starting to depart, can I just like from a distance kind of inspect Manto, like with this new like thing that's happened to him since the Chalice incident, to kind of
Absolutely.
gauge like, one, is it like a curse or something that's plaguing him? Two, does it seem like it's placing any type of burden on him? Or is it like actually helping him in some way with my like knowledge of the divine and the arcane?
Yeah, absolutely. I think for this, yeah, let's make a let's do a religion check.
Can do. I hate this game. It's a natural one. I haven't rolled above an
It's only
8.
funny when Tommy does it.
It's true.
So frustrated. My face got visibly redder from how mad that just made me.
Yeah, you really focus in on this, and there's part of you that's like wants to believe that no matter what, there's something evil happening to Manto right now, and there's some sort of demon god plaguing his mind. You're convinced that that's the truth, but you can't really make much of heads or tails of why you think that way, other than the fact that he's kind of vanished and he's got this kind of look to him now. You assume the worst, essentially. You can assume whatever you actually want, but
I'm just like, Doc, not good. Oddly, he's like smoky, right? Like he's got like this like smoke like-ness to him now.
he's not really like smoky, but his carapace kind of has like a oil sheen, like kind of like, you know, kind of rainbow reflectiveness on oil, kind of like that to it.
Okay. I think because of my role, Langston just like looks at him, looks back at the bucket being a vehicle, and looks back, and I'm like, both kind of oily. All right, I see no issue, and I'm just gonna walk away.
Incredible. Yes. So, as kind of take a quick glance at him, Manto, what are you doing in this moment?
Well, I would see him kind of check me out, and I'm like, "Oh right, the blood," and I pull it out. I'm like, So, Lurk, what's the deal with this?
What's you why would you do that?
Um, well,
We're all
it's
wondering
more
that.
like it's more like why we do a lot of things, but we do, you know.
Uh yes. About that. There's a way that they somehow, this is beyond me and my beliefs and understanding, uh, fold the abyss into that room through that ritual with that tainted demon blood and conjure in that evil into that space.
Can you dumb that down for me?
They use it as a conduit to create the veil between different planes can be, very extreme. This is a way to, and he kind of looks at you. Do you have a piece of paper I can borrow real quick? A parchment?
Yeah. I would actually pull out probably the only parchment I would have is Vashir's parchment.
Okay, well, is it okay if I use this in a way that might render it useless afterwards?
Render the. Yeah, we don't need it. We got all the information obtained from this.
Okay, so you see this parchment then. This is the plane in which we find ourselves, and then there's different planes beyond, different sheets of paper, if you will, of parchment. Now take our plane, the material plane, and if you were to be able to fold it in such a way that you're able to travel to other planes in an instant.
Oh, stop stabbing our plane, man! Jeez! I look around.
Well,
That was a joke.
you could create a way to instantaneously bring things from one plane to another.
So is that the mirror?
The mirror itself is a conduit in a way, from what I understand.
Langston just like shoots his head back up on the top deck and is like, so mini abyss portal pretty much?
Precisely. It's not a way exactly for people to be able to travel through, bring items or whatnot, but interdimensional beings, demons, fiends, what have you. The way that the blood is linked with their type, it allows them to enter into our plane with ease.
Got it. I turn my head to Manto and I'm like, mini abyss portal that brings demons forth. Snaps fingers, goes back down.
Yeah, but that might benefit us as well.
Davion or Dervik would look at you. It sounds like when we got snagged up, those demons just appeared out of nowhere. Seemed like out of thin air.
Yeah, I was trying to rewind what they did with that by drinking the blood. Didn't work. Yeah, Lurk, what's the deal with that?
I'm sorry, with what exactly?
The shadows.
They're just minions, if you will, of Grotst. He's got.
So are they? Go ahead.
I was just going to say, mention. I'm sure it seems like you guys have been working towards uncovering more about them and stopping Grotz from gaining all the power he wants to and plans to. He's got a palace in the abyss, Ozagrot. It spans multiple layers of the abyss, and from what I understand, the mirror itself is a way to traverse directly to his palace. It's a portal, a way for him to interact with the plane itself physically if he needs to.
So, and are those shadow demons like a common sort of being or monstrosity in the abyssal realm, or is that something that they had created?
Uh, they are found in the abyss and in the lower planes, but truly there are all sorts of types of demons and fiends that fall after and follow Grost's every whim, with his promise of eternal pleasure. Uh, they all kind of froth at the mouth at that.
Oh, I believe it.
I said froth, not wroth.
No, no, I heard you.
He kind of looks. Yeah,
Well, all right.
the
So I,
mirror,
so
though,
I
as
almost got teleported to the plane, essentially.
from what I understand, if it's a possibility that not only would you have been teleported to the plane, but potentially become a shadow demon yourself.
Oh,
And so, with going to the plane, also, a painful transformation and eternal one as well.
don't drink the blood.
I would advise against that, certainly.
Because a minute ago, I was almost thinking, hey, we might have to drink the blood one of these days.
Oh, no,
but-
please. If I gave you that in any sort of. No, don't do that.
Yeah, we'll
Yeah,
stick with
whoever.
just
Drink the
with
blood.
the coordinates to the mirror. We'll stick with that.
Great. You seem like kind of very stressed out about that in this moment. About the mirror, as I mentioned, they're able to traverse and send artifacts, and even from what I understand, near the mirror, the ossuary spire, they keep the prisoners there, where they are sometimes transformed, as you potentially could have been. They convert these mortals to work under Grotz as some sort of, a demon, a fiend, a cultist, if you will. And Grotz has ultimate plans with creating, or the whole cult itself does, with creating all these beings. Grotz hopes to get the upper hand on the blood war of the lower planes, and maybe even expand his reach. Kind of gestures out to the stars around you guys, to realm space.
Jeez.
So, pretty deep stuff.
Sees you guys kind of looking around. You're familiar with the blood war?
Familiar with the blood war, but if
Actually,
we
not.
weren't to be familiar with it,
You can
what would
stop.
say about it?
Yes, so kind of to give you a summary, throughout history, the teeming demon hordes of the abyss and the regimented legions of devils from the nine hells have battled for supremacy of the cosmos and the lower planes. And you see out here in the worlds of the material plane, those who know of the conflict, well, we refer to it as the Blood War. It's gone on for millennia. It's been ravaging the lower planes ever since, and Grotz, from what I understand, is planning to extend that beyond there. You see, the battlefields of the Blood War are concentrated specifically in the Nine Hells and the Abyss, but as you've seen, they've been leaching into the material plane as well. And anywhere else demons can congregate. But the intensity of it has waxed and waned throughout the centuries, and currently, I don't know, the demons and devils are battling at each other, and it seems like it's going to be across the multiverse. See, they're being, they're evil incarnates, they're always obsessed with finding some sort of advantage for their side of the blood war. And of course, finding sort of mortals, powerful mortals even, and magical items, if you will, help give that advantage that Gratz is so desperately seeking. And what can I say but I fear that evil itself is feeding on itself, and it's going to just grow bigger and bigger and fester until it's bloated and consumes everything.
Now, would you suggest the best recourse of action would be to try to track these types of items and destroy them?
I feel as though Gratz has gotten an upper-handed advantage, been at it for a bit of time now. I think there's no true way to cut the head off the snake, so to speak. It seems to be growing quicker and quicker, and if we can at least eliminate a way for it to expand into the material plane, leave it to the hells and the abyss, it's better than nothing, right?
And the primary portal would be the mirror.
Precisely. But there are, of course, other ways where, as you can see through a ritual such as the blood ritual, there are other ways for demons to make their way onto the material plane and to extend that blood war to decimate numbers and grow theirs. It's not just the mirror that we need to worry about, although that is what they are sending people through and sending items through, and Gratz himself could come through that way. But not to get too overarching on everything and ahead of myself, I'm excited to meet like-minded people as yourself. I think the mirror would be a good start.
The blood ritual is that blood coming from like the cultists cutting themselves and bleeding into the chalice, then proceeding to drink it?
I don't think they do any sort of imbibing, drinking in the ritual itself, but the cutting, yes, and as I mentioned, Gratz kind of turning them not just human, as you've noticed. They can apparate blades out of the air, and even when hurt, they seem to heal a bit and can heal each other a bit as well. As you may have noticed, killing them is no easy fact of just killing any other human or commoner or whatever. They are resilient, and there's demon blood, fiendish blood flowing through those veins. But the Velvet Chain, of course, the group here in the material plane, it's kind of the way that Gratz, it's his syndicate, for him to hold stake in the material plane. And from what I understand is that trying to gain power and infiltrate the Vault of Karsus as well, and work those syndicates against each other, or maybe even gain some of them along on his side. Anything to stir chaos and confusion. It seems to get great pleasure out of that.
So it seems like it might make sense just to try to fall out the velvet rope at all costs.
I like that name better. Did we have the coordinates to the mirror?
I think that
I
it was
believe
on
it's
a
in
piece,
one of these notes.
it was in a piece of parchment or something.
Yeah, it was on the first ship that you guys encountered.
All I can think of, I say aloud, like, it's on a piece of parchment or something. And I just look at the one that you used as a demonstration, and I'm like, Manto. So, I appreciate the rundown you've given us and the backstory to everything. What is your role in all this, Lurk?
Question.
You know, we're ever grateful for the insight. As you can tell, we've also been after them, but what a man like you who's come to know so much, who do you fight for?
And how did you get into the position that you got in?
Are you all familiar with the true god?
You're looking at him.
Garlic.
He laughs first at Mantos, and then he really chuckles at that one. No, the speaker of truth, the god of duty. And he looks over at Rampill.
He said it. Nice, Captain.
Speaking of Torm, patron of loyalty, righteousness, obedience, and all things good. I'm a follower of Torm, if you will, and I believe in the righteous war, the war of all things good and holy. I've been sent to investigate this by my group. I come from Mount Celestia. It's another plane. I've been sent to identify and guide, and kind of takes a moment as he says this, as he looks around to you all. Mortal champions who can destroy the mirror and thwart the invasion of Grotz and the abyss from within. Kind of looks around at you all. Be you the mortal champions I have been seeking.
I mean, you tell us, man. You just saw the display we put on. I'm also the follower of the holy, so different path.
And you should
but...
see all the other astral elves we kicked asses on too.
Okay. Easy.
We like you though. We like you though, Lurik.
Easy.
We like you, and you too, Langston.
Thank you. I was gonna say, the fact that I wasn't the first one liked in that does kind of hurt. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, but it wasn't pertaining to you because he was the one. Listen, we just brought him on. I think I showed enough friendliness towards you.
Valid.
I want him to stick around. You're anchored to us.
Kind of looks,
Or we're anchored to you.
looks around at you all. I took on a job at the Shadow Exchange to get some intel, and I noticed the ongoings at the Nightmare Club, and one thing led to another. With the protection of Torm, I was able to become one and join the cult, and without taking any ill repercussions on myself, any issues, as if he looks over at Manto, as if you may be potentially experiencing. Keep an eye out on that. He looks over at you, Lanks, when he says that.
Yep. I mean, do you think this needs immediate treatment? Just level it. Keep it as a follower of the holiness. All that is good. What are we thinking? Like, because I think I have something that can help with this, but I just need to get your verdict.
I think it's something to keep a watchful eye on, but and he seemed kind of hesitant as he says this. Manto has a point. Having a little bit of a inside perspective might be of benefit in some capacity. I'm not sure about.
So we're drinking the blood again.
I'm not saying that.
No.
See, it's like about to fall over. He's grabbing his heart. Like, please do not drink the blood.
Langston's behind him with like two hands pulsing with holy energy, ready to like slap it out of him, and he's like, maybe it's good, and then just stops and is like, oh, yeah, okay. And then just like wipes his hands on his shirt, just like struts away.
All I mean by that is that if for whatever reason, I don't know, Manto is abyss tainted in some capacity, that might lend to a certain perspective that could be beneficial.
Wow.
You're welcome.
But don't
I
go
look at all of you.
diving into the deep end. Maybe dipping your toes in is okay.
Like a thank you sip.
No,
Ex-
stop trying to drink the blood. Stop it.
I'm just getting a lot of mixed signals here, is what I'm
Th-
doing.
there's
You're
not
gonna
a,
get
not
AIDS.
a one. Not a one.
You're literally gonna get AIDS. Do it.
That's me of a song.
Yeah.
Sing it later.
But
Whisper in your ear.
so, but now you're telling him conflicted. You are telling him conflicted message. Saying, you see, drink the blood. So you made this condition. Don't drink the blood. So
No, I'm
So
saying
Nah,
In the
I- I-
condition, he's there. He did the thing. That's what he's saying. We don't need to do it more.
thank you. I
Okay.
appreciate
So
that.
then, where do we go from here with it?
I'm just saying, Langston was
Monitoring.
speaking about potentially helping cure it. I was saying, keep an eye on it. I think that's a good idea potentially for the future if things go awry. But for now, let it ride.
I feel like I'm gonna have some gnarly dreams.
Oh, dude, for sure. Get the time in Rosemary. You're in for
I
a
don't-
trip.
Definitely gnarly
I don't
farts.
typically sleep.
That
Don't
demon
worry,
blood.
we have that. Yeah, but we have that regularly because of the garlic.
Right.
Yeah.
I
Dude,
thought
eat a lot of garlic.
that smell, yes. Okay, well, the mirror, the Volsicarsis, Ozagrat, the Velvet Chain. I know I kind of spilled a lot. Please, if you have any other burning questions or things, I mean, I could keep rambling if you want me to, but of course, the garlic does smell good.
I have one more question.
As many as you'd like.
During your investigations of the Nightmare Club, along with these two souls we were able to get out of there, was there a third one at any point in time? Maybe a dude who had this cloak that you dropped off at the stall?
There was. Shadow is what they kept on calling him or mentioning him by. Can't remember what they said exactly, but they said he was marked for the mirror and that Elthara would want him directly.
Oh. Was he on the premise still? Or was he taken?
He was taken already.
Oh boy.
It seemed
So
a
why
little
we got
more
there?
snippety.
Really?
Snippety. What was that mean?
Like, he was fighting back a little bit?
Yeah.
Okay. Did it seem like he had the upper hand?
Didn't have the upper hand, no, but if there were fewer, it's possible that they wouldn't have been able to restrain him.
Okay. And how long ago did they leave the exchange?
He kind of points over at them. You all got in. It was 5 days. 5 days.
Oh.
Okay, so
Oh boy.
it was you guys got in 5 days ago. It was the day after you guys got in. So
Wait.
4 days from now.
Hold on. We were on the Shadow Exchange for...
No, he's talking to Dervik and Davion when he said that they got
Oh,
there. Yeah.
I thought you were pointing at us. That's why
Yeah,
I was just like, wait a minute.
I was like, it's
I was
time
like,
to
the time
play on
changed? Did we
game.
miss the hunt?
No.
Fuck.
That fight was long, guys.
Right.
All right.
Okay.
Let's see.
4 days.
Lurk, how do you feel about hunts? Not like the ketchup brand.
I'm not necessarily for or against them. I hate getting up early.
Right.
What if
great
there was-
hunts.
What if there was like a cool prize that could
And a
help
lot of
us
money.
combat the abyss?
You see his ears kind of perk up a little bit. I'm listening.
Thanks. You have a way with words. I'm gonna let you keep going.
Oh, this me now? Okay, I'll tag in. Okay, so there's this hunt. Very selective group of people get to go. The winner, reward you can't even imagine. Game plan, you join us. We go into this hunt. We mollywop the competition, walk out the rewards, use the rewards to better ourselves, make sure we're better equipped, go handle the nonsense with the Abyssmere and all those who get in our way. You in? You out. What are you feeling?
You-
Like it.
I mean, you want me to join you in a hunt like that? So you giving them? I mean, yes, we're in a fight. I didn't really see my skill. Yeah, yes, I'll join you. Kind of.
Let's
Wait a minute.
go.
Langston, before you tell him those game plans, is the game plan to still use Garganel as a target for his bounty currently for spreading the
Forgot
because
about that. Oh,
to
I
our-
totally
to our
forgot he did not boy
understanding-
like that.
they're gonna yeah.
I'll like sidebar with Lurk real quick. I'll just be like, step into my office and we'll take like 3 steps to the left. Just be like,
Nice place.
And look at him.
Thank
Say,
you.
hey, that's my office.
oh my
Cool.
god, I'm sorry. Okay, 2 more steps to the left. Bad. I look at Rampu and I'm like, better?
Well, that's Jake's office, but he's not around right now, so you can use it.
Thank you. It's just for a conference meeting.
Make it quick.
And I will just like ask Lurk and be like, you have done a lot of investigative work on the Velvet Chain. What have you come across with the Gilded Eye? A name familiar to you?
Oh, the Gilded Eye. They're the ones that run the Vaults of Karsus.
Yep.
So, from my understanding, there's Garot's agents intend to kind of flip the vaults into a interplanar embassy for Ozagrot, for his palace, a way for him to
Super.
extend from the abyss here, essentially where he wants his palace to reign, because it is one of the most secure places in realm space. If he's successful, there's all sorts of weapons and souls and machinery and slaves and arcane power, all sorts of things that he could get a hold of. From what I understand is he's trying to flip the leaders, the big head honchos of the different groups to turn on themselves so the whole place devours itself inside out.
Super. Do you think... Now, this is a crime syndicate, so I'm familiar that their dealings and everything they're in are kind of the underhanded, no trust anybody. Is there any shot we reveal the Velvet Chain's hand to them and maybe get them to kind of join against this in, like, reversing the Blood War attempt?
It's a good point. One I have not considered, because as myself, I'm not speaking any ill thoughts about your, spitballing ideas here, but personally, I don't see teaming up with slavers and those that deal with, high-tech weaponry to destroy planets and beings and be funding wars. I just don't personally see myself wanting to take sides with these types of people. However, I do see your point of my enemy is my friend kind of thing.
Maybe not so much a team up. Maybe we drop little hints of things that are happening, and then instead of getting them to turn on each other, they turn towards the Mia, and then it's kind of the enemies and enemies knock each other out. It's food for thought.
I do think it's a good thought to keep in mind and to play around with ideas of how to make it fruitful.
Okay. Well, moral of the story was just curious if you had any other insight. They're likely going to be at this event as well, and we're going to be dealing with them. So.
Splendid. Okay. It's good to note. maybe we'll circle
I'm
back on what you just mentioned, and we'll see if we can ideate to anything that we can maybe work in with them being there
Okay.
as well.
Fair deal. I'll like lean back and be like, Manto, any other curveballs? You want to step into the conference room? You got anything else I might be missing?
Yes. Just one more question.
Step into the office.
Yeah. Thanks. Nice office.
Right? It's pretty nice in here. Jake decorates well.
Yeah. Okay. Well, anyway, back to the original conversation. The only other question I had was, with Big Gino kind of running the slave trade, did he have with the Gilded Eye? Has he had any parts with being at the Shadow Exchange? I just feel like that's something shady that slave trading, Shadow Exchange would kind of go hand in hand. And so maybe you had some information about Big Gino and other
Sure.
information
Yes.
about the Gilded
No.
Eye.
Big Gino himself. These big players, they don't make the moves themselves and make face at places to handle in
Sure.
trades such as that. However, there has certainly been trades to and from the Velvet Chain and the Gilded Eye for peoples and material magical goods and what have you.
And are they taken to their selected locations, such as, the mirror, and their souls to the vaults?
Precisely.
So we have coordinates to the mirror. We just don't have whereabouts of the vaults. Is that correct, Langston?
I believe so. If memory serves, oh god. I remember the big map had everything. Hold on. What was the name of it?
You guys know that it's in the Tears of Saluna, which is like a meteor belt near Toril.
And Big Gino, I think, was in like Journey's Leg, was the name of that general
Correct.
area.
Mm-hmm. Same area as well.
Yep,
Yeah.
they're all just like kind of clustered together.
But now, again, going back to what I had mentioned before we all stepped in the office, Lyric, they're on their way to, well, we're fairly certain they're on their way to the hunt, as Garganel, our friend, who, friend's kind of a loose term. He's in
the
oddball.
doghouse. He's in
Yeah.
the doghouse right now.
Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah, he had broken kind of their trust and promise, and in so doing that, they are tracking him, and we imagine and are hoping that they track him to the hunt, because where we had him break the pact that he had with the Gilded Eye, we were pretty much equidistant from where they were, where we were, to the hunt. So it kind of gave us the same amount of time to get there. Understood?
Yes, yeah. That all makes sense to me.
Cool.
So there's going to be a little bit more to the hunt, I imagine. And so the game plan was almost to kind of use Garganel as like bait. And then we all kind of hide, disguise, camouflage, do whatever, and then we jump out and take them out.
Okay, so trying to kill the members of the Gilded Eye during the hunt is...
Well, I think it depends on, well, I mean, yeah, it is a hunt, isn't it? But I think depending on what members of the Gilded Eye come, it might be in our best interest to not kill them, but, hold them hostage and see what else we can kind of pull out from them.
Certainly. I think, yeah. Getting answers while they're alive, I think, is paramount.
Definitely.
Cool.
Anything else?
I think that's it. We just wanted to make sure you were on the up and up with everything we've had going on. Didn't want to, hold anything back.
And
All right.
likewise, again, as I mentioned, I've been immersed in this culture and I've been learning a lot, so if you need to pick my mind, any other questions, anything, happy to help out. And again, to meet like-minded folks as yourself, it's a breath of fresh air coming from the Shadow Exchange.
Hey, feelings mutual. I'd say we're kind of on our own level of space explorers at this point, based on everything we've seen. You got anything that you haven't been able to acclimate to? I mean, sure we could answer some stuff there.
Thank you.
This is
Yes.
space wine in this chalice.
You get the slowest head turn of your life as soon as you say that.
He looks
If
over at
someone to
you.
take advantage of me, I'd totally let them.
He says, "Ooh, space wine," and goes and tries
And
to
one
grab
of them's a virgin.
I always have these sweet beards. So as he wraps this up and begins to just instinctively walk down the stairs, like you see his nose perked up into the air. We'll take the scene to some of the others. Crick, Rampu, what are you guys doing?
Crick is just kind of sitting in the kitchen right now, just cooking up some nice noodles, and he's just kind of making. He has that that barbecue kind of system that he has, and he just keeps reaching into the pocket and just pulling out exactly what he wants for whatever the meal might be, and it just the smell and the aromas. It's nothing fancy, but it's simple. That's about it.
Rampu would kept an ear out to see what they were talking about. His office. This would have been good information to listen to. Then afterwards, I would have just gone off to the side of the ship and think about how the hell we're gonna go about, fighting beings that can transport themselves via mirrors and spells, and it's like, man, this is a little out of my depth.
Yeah, it's not as much as just like being out on the open ocean as Rampu has found himself doing for years and years, traversing the waters. As these beings, they traverse time and space itself. It's a far out thought for you for sure. And is there part of you that's like focusing on one of these things, particularly like the mirror or like Grotz or like the Blood War or the vaults or anything like that?
It's all a little overwhelming. Mirror in particular, like the Blood War, obviously sounds insane, but the mirror, there's something about it that I'm drawn to. With that being said, I would be resolute that doesn't matter how out of my depth I get, I will not quit on the team.
Yeah. As a team, you guys are, and together, build each other up to show each other your strengths, and help each other out for your weaknesses as well. And the mirror, yeah, it's definitely something, as you guys are probably here, thinking about everything involved with everything you just learned. It's an ancient relic that teleports between the two of the abyss and the material plane itself. And as Lurk rather mentioned, if there was a way for you guys to cut off that figurative head of the snake, it could potentially be the way to put a damper on Grotz's overarching plans itself. So with that kind of in mind, you guys stirring about, Crick in the kitchen, the fragrance of his cooking wafting all throughout here. Warwick is passed out in the dining area with an empty mug or two in front of him. Anything else before you guys potentially call it an evening here for this? Gather around the dinner table and talk.
Yeah, buddy.
Drag you guys all downstairs then. As yeah, you follow the, like I said, Lyric kind of instinctively, kind of just like a cartoon, his toes dragging across the ground, his nose up into the air, following the smell as it wafts through the ship here. Yeah, and you guys all find yourselves downstairs now, following close behind and following that smell. And you can have your evening chitter chatter and settle down for the evening with this here.
And I would say, now that we're around the table, well, first things first, Crick. Another wonderful meal. But, Lurk, you did say that. Did wanted to tell us a little more about yourself and about the things you know. Anything else you want to share? This could be a good time to do so.
Kind of looks around. I mean, I think I covered most of it. Kind of starts to think. I mean, we talked mostly about how they're using the mirror to transport these souls, but I guess I didn't really fully mention also how they're using the mirror itself to transform the mortals that they're sending there. I guess I did kind of touch on that a little bit, into fiends and demons to send into the blood war, and using it to also extract any arcane essence and from magic items, and converting some of them into stronger weapons of war. With these,
That reminds me, actually.
yeah,
You said the mirror is able to turn these beings to fiends, etc., to fight the blood war, but would there be any way to use the mirror to revert them to what they were like before?
I think as the mirror stands, I haven't seen it, witnessed it, experienced it myself, but I don't think there's like a switch to reverse and toss them back through there, and they're fine or anything like that. But and actually, this could maybe work in a way of destroying the mirror itself. But I don't know. If someone was I don't know, chosen by some sort of divine force, a deity, a divine purpose, possibly it could be a way to surge that energy to either reverse it, as you were mentioning, or straight up destroy the mirror.
He says someone that's been chosen by divine purpose or deity. I slowly turn over to Langston. I say, can you reach me the vegetables? Still
Yeah,
trying to eat a couple of those.
absolutely. And I hand them
hungry.
over, and then I slowly turn to Aho. And I look back at Rampu, I'm like, you thinking what I'm thinking?
No, but seriously, it could be you. You have a deity that you follow, and
I do.
Yeah, don't you have your gods or whatever?
Yes.
You talk to all the
Well,
goddamn time.
Okay, not
Isn't
all
that-
the time.
Isn't that a freaking deity?
It's,
Hey, his god, he's disrespecting you. He's not calling you a deity.
you know what? Pop quiz, Rampu. What's my deity's name?
I don't know. It's your deity. I don't need to know its name.
It. Now who's disrespectful?
Yeah. What is it, like, Salem,
In
Salundra,
2025, that's
Sandra,
crazy.
Petunia. I don't know.
Aho butts in and passes the vegetables to him as he asked, and just kind of looks at Langston for a second and backs away.
I'm like,
Take my... oh, Jessica, Mary. Stuff in my face.
I think you're just singing the
Tomato,
lyrics to
tomato.
Mambo Number 5.
I was thinking the same thing.
Sounds maybe a little Jessica.
Something about Rita in there.
Right.
Rampu can't read, huh?
Sounds like Jessica.
As you guys are all kind of, you kind of gesture over to Langston. He kind of looks over at you. And you heard Rampu kind of mumbling, saying some of the names, and he's like, "Hold on, did you say what was the first one you said? Salami?
Like
Sandra?
yes, lunge.
Uh, Saluna,
Something like that. Saluna. Yeah, that's totally what I meant to say.
the Moon."
Proud of you,
Yes,
Rampo. Thanks, buddy.
There you go.
Yes.
Kind of looks over at Langston. Did she choose you herself?
Langston puts his hands together and just opens them like he's about to like induct the lurk, and then just goes, "No, she did not." And puts them back together and just lowers them.
Well,
Oh, not two at once. That hurts.
regardless if you're chosen or not, having one of divinity on our side surely will be a blessing.
That's what I'm here for. Had a little bit of a jagged past with the Astral Elves and everything like that. We all kind of did. They kind of came for our world, so had this fine line to tiptoe. But I think I found my
I like
path.
to eat them.
Correlation where?
Try to destroy our world.
My path. I thought you were
I
talking
eat
about the
them.
fine line to tiptoe. I was just like, well, now what does that mean?
Well, fine line to tiptoe to eat them.
Okay, well, that's valid. I'm done fighting. I'm just gonna lean into it. But yeah, so I mean, if there's something that I can channel when the time comes, I will do all I can.
Just casually speaking, and just overarching thoughts, having a good god of, that goes against the evil ways of the Abyss and the Nine Hells and the lower planes and whatnot. Usually it's a good combatant to have against all that evil, if you will. So,
Hey, good thing we got two.
yeah.
Is there something that he could do in the meantime to strengthen his bond with Zelensky over here?
Trying not to make an inappropriate joke. So, it kind of looks over. I don't think there's anything you need to do. Just keep doing what you're doing, and you know where that line is that you have to tiptoe. Try to stay on the right side.
Well, of course. No, don't worry. That's been taken care of. My heart got broken. I'm a new man.
Oh, I'm
Back to a
sorry.
man of the cloth. It's okay. She was absolutely batshit. We learned that one the hard way.
Do you use the same one I do every night?
I don't want to know what you do every night.
You said you were back on the claw.
No, back to being a man of the cloth.
Well, potato tomato.
I don't think it is. I heartedly disagree. What are you doing in your room?
It's got 4 hands.
He's got 4 hands and he doesn't sleep. You do the math.
Yeah.
Listen,
Why do you think he looks all oily?
That's right. He doesn't
Uh,
need shoes. He just slides right in.
But back to the mirror and Grodst and whatnot. He himself, from what I understand, is trying to avoid directly making the journey himself. He's got all of his sorts of pleasure cults and soul packs and interplanar trade that's taking care of everything he needs. If somehow we're able to just stop everything from being able to go through there, really think, I don't know, that will be enough to really heal this festering wound.
Or what if we had a way to draw him out? What if he goes to him? But what if there was something that he really, really wanted?
Not sure
Are
if
we sure we'd want to
You
draw
can
out a
get it.
god?
it's a
If you wanna cut
demon
off the top.
lord. Not exactly a god, but close. Definitely powerful and
ultimately-
omnipresent.
It seems the path goes through him. So, unless we can trap him or destroy him somewhere. If we just put a temporary stop to things, he'll be back.
Yeah, you have a good
So-
point. You raise a good point. But as the little one says, we don't really. Once you let something out of the box like that, it's hard to get all the pieces back in there. And if you let a demon prince into the material plane, who knows what kind of evils will follow close behind him as well. And once those evils are out, it's gonna be hard to be put back into the abyss.
Fair enough.
However, you seem kind of smile. I do like the idea of Grotst dead, no longer spreading his filth amongst the plains. I do like that idea a lot.
I like it too. So let's see. It's very new right now to all of us, but maybe over time we can make that idea a reality.
First, garlic. So you pick up some food and starts to eat
Valid.
some of it. And,
They're delicious, right?
the robots made this. And he points over to Crick and Aho.
Yeah, but I'd like to think of it as more than robots. Critic especially over here. He's more like a humanoid kind of thing.
Crick just looks at Aho. Yeah, he's a robot. Just kind of keeps going about his life.
Exactly.
I see what you mean. And as he indulges in more of this, it's been a long evening. I need to get this filth off of me. I've been in the Nightmare Club for way too long, and you don't want to know the type of shit I experience in there. He looks over at Crick. I saw you about to get to some of that too yourself.
Seems like a good experience.
Rick.
No one knows what Crick was doing in the back room. He says, I'm going to excuse myself for the evening. Is any of the rooms available, or just sleep under the stars?
Obviously, the biggest one you'll notice is the captain's room. So stay out of that one.
Yeah.
Uh,
Goes over to Manto.
let's see.
Compensation.
Well, worst case scenario, you could take mine. I mean, I don't need to sleep. But I was trying to check out these dreams tonight.
There's plenty of beds though, so either check downstairs or all the way at the bottom. And you'll find the cot. You'll see. You'll see the one that's freaking empty. All right, pick one.
Thank you. And he goes on down the stairs, and he kind of disappears.
Oh
for a
wait!
minute.
Actually, watch out for the drunk vampire guy. Doesn't know you yet. So might try to eat you.
I was gonna fucking get to that.
But other than that,
Thanks for the heads up. See, he goes into her room. I was gonna make a joke with that.
this is why I'm captain. I think about these things.
Awesome. So he disappears on down the stairs. The rest of the evening is your guys's. I said we're gonna close up this game in about the next 8 minutes.
I would look at the crew and say, well, he's a very interesting fella.
Helpful.
I like him.
Yeah.
I think there's
Yeah.
some more that he may know.
I agree. I definitely think there's more to it, but he did give us a lot to get started with, so I think over time, as we gain his trust, we'll unveil more. But at least will be useful during the Great Hunt.
I mean, having a dude who's kind of blessed by his god on top with everything, I think is going to be useful.
Are we sure we want someone who knows a lot about our enemies to be involved in a deadly great hunt? Do we really know if he's up for it?
Well, at the same time, any of us could die during the Great Hunt, and the mission's over. So might as well put all hands to use.
I guess you're right. He's probably just as strong as you. Maybe a little stronger.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
There
Don't
it
say
is.
all that. But maybe stronger than Lancer over here.
I mean,
No offense.
maybe, probably none taken. I mean, he's devout through and through from everything I could tell. I think he's got me beat because I had my little, flip-flop back and forth,
Sweet.
so...
To be fair, in the fight, he wasn't really doing much of anything. So maybe
No,
we should
not at all.
actually see what he can do. We're giving him too much credit, and it could come and bite
Yeah,
us in the
'cause
ass.
if he's as strong as those other fools that wore those masks, I don't know if I'd want that on my side. I already have
Correct.
to pick up for two people. And he just kind of counted in his head. He didn't point at anybody. He just counted it two.
And in my head, I'm thinking, cool, I'm not people, I'm a dragon. Well, it sounds good to me. Then we take in the morning. We shall test him, see what he can do.
Oh, please do not make him be target practice for anybody.
No, we're making target practice. We want dead. We'll just see what he can do. Put him through some drills, shooting, fighting. Let's see.
We should
see what
chase
he's
him in the
capable of.
bucket.
Dude, that'd be fun. We don't have enough space to chase him out of here.
That's fair.
But we'll figure it out. I'll put a nice little captain's training. The same regiment I put all my men through, usually to hire him on my ship. If he can make it through, then we'll use it during the Great Hunt. If not, then he can sit it out. And we'll point to him and say, nerd, as we drive away, like I do with losers I don't let on my ship.
Harsh conditions.
Yeah. To be fair, I was going to do it to you guys, but then someone paid me a lot of money, let you on my ship initially. And that's kind of how we met, so.
And look
Yeah,
at us now.
Good times.
Ha ha ha.
That's right. That's right.
Just a bunch of losers.
Wait a minute.
Wait, what?
Oh, goodness.
Well, isn't that why we all ended up on the ship, technically?
I don't know. I was paying again. Maybe you guys were the losers. I was just told to drive the losers from point A to point B. But then, things happen. Now you're my pals.
Long way. We really come a long way. We started on the seas, now we are in space dealing with a cult that leads to a different plane of existence entirely.
And that's Dungeons
Right.
and Dragons.
Like the wide-eyed and existential is just...
We did it, guys.
No,
And have it on my finger
we're
card.
doing
We
it.
did
Oh, goodness.
Now, I do wonder what are the ways we could potentially get rid of these demons, Maybe like
Well,
get them to possess a body. When you kill that body,
Sounds like I might
Trap that
already
body
be
somewhere?
possessed. Ha, ha, ha,
nope,
ha, ha.
no.
well, I could potentially figure out, would a possession be a spell or a condition?
Possession's different. It depends. It could be a curse, technically, is what they're considered, I believe.
Because I do have, so I'm going to put my hand up to Manto, and I'm going to cast Identify,
Mm.
just to see if I can figure out if anything is actually...
With all due respect, Rampu, and I like hold his hand up real quick. Lurik said it might be in our best interest to have me in this state for X amount of time. Just
I'm
to
not trying
see.
to get rid of your state, but we should know if you're actually in the state. Otherwise, we're guessing as to whether we can use it or not. Correct?
Yeah, but I don't.
That's up.
Suppose.
I see the spell. I'm like, I don't think it's gonna hurt you anything. I think more information better.
The more you know.
Rampu holds out the new little device that he has that has kind of like this kind of like a oscilloscope kind of screen on the front of it that kind of beeps and the wavelengths rise as it gets exposed to different kinds of magic and arcane nature. As it push it closer to Manto to observe through him, you're touching onto his carapace, and the oscilloscope, like the detector of it, doesn't seem to ping or anything like that. You get some remnants of his magic weapons that are on his body and items and whatnot, but nothing directly on him. As with the identify spell, something to keep in mind that you would realize also is that it connects with if something is affected with a spell currently, specifically a spell.
Got it. So, there's no spells on you. That does not mean you're not cursed. You know what I'm saying? Different things. Technically, there's no spells affecting you. So, whatever it is, if you are affected, which you look a little different.
Well, if I
Hopefully
feel
there's
anything
something.
as well, I'll certainly keep you guys up to date. But you guys should also keep an eye on me. Apologies for the blood. I know it was a little impulsive, but I felt like I was in a position where I kind of had to act on impulse. And do I regret the decision I made? No. Do I regret going downstairs to skank around? Even though countless times I've been told not to fly Han Solo? Also no. We kicked ass down there. We saved Dervin, Davion. We met Lurik. So? Oh, I got
Technically, we knew Lurk before the fighting started, but no one died, so that's it's fine. Just if you're feeling impulsive next time, like play the lottery, I don't know, smoke a cigarette, not going around drinking bodily fluids. Right?
Of demonic nature.
Well, a
My
cigarette
gods.
at that moment would have been
I would just say
great.
any of them. Demonic nature is just an extra, icing on the cake, if you will. But
You got a
Say.
lot. I don't think you have much room to talk, Mr. Oh, I love eating elf.
hey, elf is a delicacy when cured and cooked right.
I
I'm
guess
not
demon
just-
blood is as well. It came in a chalice. I don't see being
Not
elf
just-
served in
You
chalice.
guys hear a
Cutting
loud
their throats.
thumping kind of sound coming from the west. Boom! Sounds like something is bumping into the ship. The hull of the ship.
What the
Oh.
hell?
Oh God.
You guys look over and you see
Run out to the
Warwick
town.
stumbling and bumping into the door frame and all the chairs and the table in the dining room area. Oh, look. I heard you guys talking all this stuff about eating astral elves, and as much as I fucking hate them, I hate the idea of even more fucking eating them. Enough with this shit. It's disgusting.
Yeah.
I gotta go. And you see he runs and goes past Crick and Langston and goes directly into the storage closet where all the vegetables and dry goods are being stored.
Oh, dude, Dude,
Ah, come on. Jesus.
It's the fucking elves,
Like
man.
anywhere else. Anywhere else.
Oh, his
Good.
hands are leaking out from pushing against his mouth right now. Stop talking about the fucking elves.
I remember my first elf.
He turns around looking for a place to go, and he just books up the stairs with a trail leaking behind him.
You know, it didn't get on the goods. That's fine. Take it.
Especially the elf jerky. Thank God.
Okay.
Ooh. I worked really hard to make that. It's not easy.
Going to bed.
Well, at least
Which
I
room is mine?
appreciate your cooking, Craig. Take a piece of the jerky.
There was no
Anyways.
elves were harm in this meal, by the way. It's just ramen.
I know. Could have used some elf. Just saying. But other than that, delicious.
Incredible.
Anyways, I think it's time to call it an evening. We have long trials to get to tomorrow, so everybody get ready. We're gonna see if someone's worthy of joining the Stormwreck, the great hunt.
Incredible.
Like retreating to my room, going backwards through this, but I'm like running into everything. Things are like getting knocked over. And one last time before I shut the door, I look into the hallway.
Incredible. Alright, well then, if the two of you, Langston and Rampu, make your way over to bed, I assume Crick and Manto will be doing the same.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Alright, as you guys head on over to bed, everyone calling in a night fully here, so I can say that you guys can take a long rest and whatnot. Or any
Yes.
Yeah,
shenanigans in the night.
For 1 hour, I'm gonna play with my thieves' tool in my room, but mark that down.
Is that what you call it? His thieves' tool.
That's right.
Well, as you guys all settle in for the night, and you hear some rattling and shit, like some falling of metal on metal every now and then nice. You guys get some shut eye, and I can call it an evening. Take a long rest on your character sheets, and that's where we'll call our session for tonight. We will pick it up here the next time we get together, as you guys are heading towards the Great Hunt, with another 2 days, I believe, until it starts. So you're about a day's travel away from there, I believe. Pull up your map real quick. And I'm right on my timeline, right? I believe I am.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you guys have another day's travel until you're there. The events will start the day after, and feel free to discuss further in the Discord. Are we playing this Sunday, or did I see that we're not doing this Sunday?
Trying to count this Sunday.
I'm
Maybe next week.
50-50. I might be able to if the internet's there when I get there.
No worries. If not, good luck with your move and everything, dude.
Yeah.
Uh,
Godspeed, my guy.
Yeah. Yeah, and Tommy, I hope your move went well too.
Thanks, man.
Of course. Yeah, we'll call it an evening here, though. Thanks, everyone, for playing. Thanks, everyone, for watching. Go ahead and take that long rest and look out for those goblins on their stairs. We'll catch you next time.
Later, Gators.
Later.